Alright guys, Tom here and welcome back to another episode of Making Interstellar. Now today we have a really big Champions League game away at White Hart Lane against Tottenham Hotspur. But before we get into that, I've just got a few games to cover since that 6-1 demolishment of AC Milan in the last episode. If you're new to the series or if you just haven't seen the last episode, I really suggest you go back and watch it. It really gives you an example of how far this team's come and how good we're playing at the moment. Now, let's just jump back to our schedule. As you can see, there is the 6-1 victory with Kovacic, Sansoni and Zaza's 4 goals winning that game for us. Now, we followed that up with a really disappointing performance, but we got the win eventually. It seems like we'd used up all our goals in the AC Milan and there weren't really any left for this match. Thankfully, we brought Paloshiov off the bench on around about the hour mark and he got the tap in. It was just a tap in the 6-yard box in the 75th minute. Got us the win and kept up our really good form. So yeah, that was a positive there. A good away win against Torino. Right, we followed that up with a home tie against Leverkusen in the Champions League. Now this was a must-win game, and that's exactly what we did. Zaza with 2, Shaqiri with another, Hernandez and Churchy getting the other 2. Putting 5 past by Leverkusen. Yes, we conceded 2 goals, but we made sure that we won that game, and we won it emphatically. Now I'll show you what that means in terms of the group in a minute, but as you can see, that's a really good performance from us there. Okay, so next up, a couple of tighter games against weaker teams, which I'm a little bit disappointed about how we were defensively. As you can see, this was a bit of a strange game, and that has put us a goal up 11 minutes in before Sigarini got sent off on the 20th minute. Now, we just played without a striker for the rest of the game. We did a 4-4-1 with a 4-5 really. And thankfully we managed to scrape a goal with Andrea Costa on the hour mark. They did pull one back through Luis Muriel, but that's all it was. It was just a goal back, nothing more than that, just a consolation for them. And then finally we played Atalanta. I'm sorry if you can hear the cars outside, I've got my window open. It's quite a nice day today. We went to Atalanta, sorry, and we really had to fight for this one. Dennis put them 1-0 up before Zaza replied with 2 goals. We then got lucky as they scored an own goal. It's a bit of a weird one actually. I'll show you it because if it will let me, their player didn't seem to realise that I think the ball was going wide. I'll show you it in director. The ball was going wide and he just sort of chested it into his own goal. It was like he meant it. If it was one of my players, I think that was a nice finish, but he's just done it for us there. So let's hit play. Churchy, and he just sort of chests it in. That Kalanga on the back post. It's a really strange one. I don't understand why he did it, but he did, and that meant that Denis's goal a minute later was no more than a consolation. Now in terms of the league, that leaves us in 2nd place, 2 points behind Juventus, after they drew 0-0 away at AC Milan. Now as you can see, we've been a very good team this year. We're leading a lot of the stats. Simone Zaza with 15 goals, as Valdo's nowhere near him on 9. Davide Santon got an 8.04 average rating. Shaqiri and Sansoni up there in the assists. Costa with most yellow cards almost, which isn't surprising. But yeah, we're in a really good position in the league, and we could be on for a title. Us and Juventus are the outstanding team in the division. I'd say the only team that's better than us in this league at the moment is Juventus. Now, let's just get right on into the Champions League. I'll just show you what's going on in our group at the moment. Group A. Here we go. So as you can see, it's very tight. I would have thought we already qualified, but I guess it all depends on how Leverkusen do at home to Bartet. Depends if they go through. But I thought on the head-to-head rule, because we've beaten and drawn with Leverkusen, even if we lose today and they win, I would have thought we go through on the head-to-head rule, but I don't know if that's right. But as it stands, we're not qualified. A draw guarantees us top spot in the group, and it's against a Tottenham team who aren't in the best form. As you can see in the last 5 games, they lost to West Ham, won against Bartet, lost to Newcastle, lost to Swansea, they beat Man United. So I'm cautiously optimistic for this one. So we'll just get into this. It's a standard kind of lineup for us. Sigarini's kind of come back into the side. He's not suspended in the cup. in Europe. Handanovic is leaving the club. He got unhappy about the lack of first team football, so we had a bit of a falling out. Well, we didn't fall out. I just told him we're gonna have to sell you. I can't lose Perin. Perin's an Italian goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper, and we don't want to lose our Italian players. What am I doing? I'm pick positions only, pick team without restriction. There we go. So I just need to sort this bench out so I can see exactly who we've got on it. I'm pretty happy with the bench that's been picked, actually. Yeah, I'm happy with that. The only concerning thing is Kovacic on 90%, so we may have to bring in Ongwarin for him at one point. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit safer and put Cataldi on the bench as well, just in case we need to take off Hernandez as well. But we've got Church who can play on the wings and Pelosi up front. So let's get right into this game. Hopefully we can win, but as I said, a draw gives us the result we need. So a decent team, Tottenham. No, nothing. The players you want to watch really are Kane, Eriksen and Lamela, but we'll see how this goes. They didn't really react that well to that, but we'll get some motivation going. Only three players reacted well, but let's do this. Big game for us. If we do this, we match the board's what is it? What am I thinking? Expectations. At the moment, we're untouchable in our job as well, which is unbelievable considering how we were last year. So it's Tottenham first chance here. Paulinho to Eriksen to Chorluka. Eriksen again. Fuck's sake. Oh, 5 minutes in and we drop down to second. That's bad. We haven't started. Come on, boys. You need to come in. Oh, don't do this. Okay, Hernandez, you don't just lose the ball. Okay, we've got a chance now. Zaza. Oh dear, they've got men over. Lamela. Oh, what a save by Perin. Now, I don't care if you finish in top spot, I don't care if you finish in second spot, I just want to qualify for the next group as Perin saves us again there. We have not started well in this game. We'll see how he reacts from this. Kovacic got to win that header, he doesn't. And we've had the ball up there pitched and we're going to get counter-attacked. Santon now, we've dealt with it well this time. Kovacic to Costa. Ranocchia. Back to Perin. Leverkusen are winning, but as it stands, we're top still. Wow. What the fuck just happened there? Oh my god, that was a poor. I don't know what that was. Is that poor goalkeeping? Yeah, that's really poor goalkeeping. That's really bad goalkeeping from Perin. And we are being demolished at White Hart Lane. Ugh, fucking hell. Oh. It looks like they may be sent down to 10. I'm going to give him a team talk. I don't really do this much. I tend to show some passion aggressively and try and get him to react. Because Bernard's just... Has he got himself? He has. Bernard's got himself sent off, which gives us a way back into the game if we can actually up our game and start doing things. But we're good. Oh, don't concede again. We've been playing so well and then we turn up and do this. You can tell we're not ready to win the Champions League yet. It's going to be a while before we are. Paulinho. Abate to Eriksen, Lamela, Eriksen, Kane, Lamela, Perin's got it. We've been so bad. Passing ain't great, so because of that I'm going to go more direct. And Sansoni's injured. Great. Church, he's going to have to come on. Oh, this is so out of character for us this year. Last year I wouldn't be so surprised at this kind of performance, but this year we've been so good. Oh, Costa, mate, you've got to have a better first touch than that. And now they've scored. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. We're making Tottenham look so good here. That's offside. I thought it was. Yeah, I can't go. I'm an Arsenal fan. I can't get embarrassed by Tottenham. I can't. They're going to get such a... Oh, don't concede a third. I'll clear it. If we can get a goal back, you're still getting... Oh, fucking hell. They're getting a massive bollocking at half time. They really are. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is unbelievably bad from us. What are we doing? You look demotivated. Well, start playing better. Kovacic has had a shite game. You're coming off. You guys started more attacking. It looks like, as it stands, we're through, but this has just been a really, really poor performance, man. I'm interested to see what happens if Leverkusen beat Barté more than we beat them at home, but we beat Leverkusen and drew with them, so we should be ahead of them, regardless of what happens over there. Nokia, Churchy, to Guarin, to Hernandez. He has the touch of a 4-year-old there. Molokay. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is embarrassing. Extremely embarrassing. I can't believe how poor we've been in this match. This is so bad. I did not see this coming, considering how good we've been in the league and in all competitions this year. To all of a sudden just go away to Tottenham and lose 4-0 is just unbelievably poor. Yeah, you should be scoring that. Might as well just take this opportunity to get other players out on the pitch. See if Pelosi's not going to come on and score 4 goals. He scored 4 goals for me before, but he's not going to do it today. Tottenham have just bossed it. Our defence just hasn't shown up. What is Churchy doing that for? I mean, what a waste of a corner. You've got it in the box, you just pump it, you clear it for them. We have been so bad. Signorini is the only outfield player who can really be proud of how he's played. But I guess the only positive thing is we're through. That's the only positive I can take from this game. We're through. As Ranocchia heads wide, and wow. That is not what I had in mind. I can't believe how bad we were, but we finished in 2nd spot in that group. I bet the fans are going to be, yeah, of course you are. Are we still untouchable? Yeah. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. It just means we're going through 2nd. But we qualified in 2nd place. So when's the draw? No, look, I'm just going to proceed quickly to see when the draw is for the next round. Yeah, we've got a few players scouting just to see how we go. Zari for like a 1st team football. Looks like he's gonna. Lazari's upset. He's going. When is the draw for the next round? Right, it's on Friday the 18th. We're going to do that live. So I'll join you in a sec. Okay, lads, we're back. Before we get into the Champions League draw, though, just going to recap what happened in the game I just played. I don't know how to describe it. Chivo, a team in. Let's see where they are. 18th, 17th in the league. We were 4-0 up against Chivo, you know. And then the team just decided to switch off, and they almost let them back into it. Thankfully, we held on. Costa, Hernandez, Shaqiri, and Destro scoring. Zaza's injured for a few days. You may notice there's no Damian. He got a hernia, so he's out for 2 months, which means Regini gets a chance at left back with Davide Santon going to right back. But yeah, that leaves us 2 points behind Juve, 16 games into the season. So let's just do this draw then. We're not seeded for it, as you already know. So we could draw Barcelona, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern, or PSG. I don't really fancy any of them, to be honest. Let's do an automatic draw. Alright, so we have Arsenal, Barcelona, Valencia, Paris Saint-Germain, Galatasaray, Tottenham Hotspur, Inter Milan, Liverpool. Okay. Mainz, Chelsea, Porto, Madrid, Shakhtar, Bayern, Celtic, Juve. Liverpool. Not. I don't know how that's tough. February, we've got to wait for it. Let's see how Liverpool are doing in the league start this season. Oh, fuck. They're not just... No, they're kind of running... Look at Arsenal still. Oh, gosh. But Liverpool won the league last season and they are running away. They're leading it again this year. Main striker isn't Vieto. They've got a few good players, including Mario Balotelli and Insigne, who they beat me to the signature of. Oh, interesting stuff. But yeah, Liverpool in the Champions League. Very, very, very interesting, that one. But yeah, that wraps up today's episode. Let's have a look at where we're going to come back. We're going to come back for the Juventus game. Just because I feel like it's a decent... Oh, should I go further? How many episodes have I done so far this season? 1, 2, 3, 4. Juventus is a big game, so we're going to come back for Juventus, and then we'll probably jump all the way to AC Milan, or do a double header with that and with the Champions League second leg. But yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Unfortunately, it was a very depressing episode. We got thumped 4-0 by Spurs, and that has meant that instead of getting a team like Galatasaray in the next round, we have got Liverpool. So not the easiest draw, considering the circumstances, but I think we can, if we play well enough, I think we can get through. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, lads. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, or if you just haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe as well, and follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you all next time, lads. Talk to you all soon.